Welcome, Cancer, to a timeless wave of love reading for you where we discuss the topic of love, however the conversation would like to be had via one of the two sister energies I read for, which on this channel belongs to Bastet. Bear in mind that I, 7th, hold 2 channels, and the other one, Sigmet, can be found via the description box below, or various other links in how I have the content spread out between the two. You'll also find access in some shape or form via the description box on my bio to my website that you can get more information as to who I am, 7th, as well as booking any services that I have made available for you at this time. Whatever brings you here to this reading is in true form. However, bear in mind that it includes however you're associated to the sign of Cancer, all right, or even not. And remember that feminine and masculine energies are non-gender specific within the reading. However, that femininity has both feminine and masculine energies. Masculinity as well has both feminine and masculine energies. Okay. All right, again, I'm 7th, aka Master 7th, that reads these energies for you. I am a master healer that provides remote wellness alignments and tarot intuitive insights such as this. Oh, no. Okay. Tell me more, tell me more. Did you tell me more? Alright. Wave of love for Cancer. Alright. The sun. Something tells me it's a bit artificial, but, you know, don't be wrong. Let's keep going. Alright. The sun. So, the sun, according to traditional tarot, is the best card, alright? Argumentative. Because a non-functioning sun, ooh, that is nuclear, alright? That is, we all turned off. But this is, when the sun's gone, what's the point, alright? There is no point. Alright, so, to get to that explanation, though, it feels like a strong sense of, like, artificial energies coming through. Like, I'm going into defense for the sun here a bit too much. Alright, now here's... what? Okay. Alright, so the sun illuminates, alright? We paint the sun. Collective consciousness accepts that when we draw the basic sequence of a circle with some rays to it, we choose the color that's in front of us, most likely yellow, okay? Yet when you're a sun gazer, oh no, enter the conspiracies. Enter all of them. Oh no, Zionist. Okay. All right, well, let's get it all shouted away. And know that when you look directly into the sun, don't do it in peak hours. Don't at me with the stupidity, okay? 303. Just don't at me with the stupidity, all right? Don't come at me. Ow, no. Don't do it, all right? There are times to do it right. Yeah, I'm like gazing at whomever you are. There's times to do it right, and however you're going to take that in, all right? Now, understand that when you look into the sun, it's not yellow, it's white, okay? White. The holy light is white. So, what? But chew. Okay, bring me the popcorn, please. Anyway, all this with the sun. So, what does the sun need? The sun needs the moon. The moon's the sun's bitch because the moon's in charge of the waves. You know, a good wave is good. Bring the surfers in. They're like, yeah. Bring me a tsunami wave, though. Everybody evacuating. Like, shit is, we never know, right? We'd rather take the surfer wave than the tsunami wave because... not me, Mother Nature. Not me. Not me! Send for Jesus. All right, now. Cancer. On a side note, Cancer, it's been a very antsy reading for you because over on the sister channel, not having it. Over here is a bit more... I could dabble my toes in it, and you know, like, okay, it's fine. All right, I'm not anymore. I'm done. That's, you know, yeah. Now, let me tell you, I'm uncomfortable because of your bullshit. Okay, that's what that is. I can't not disclose. I can talk about it, but to talk about it is like feeding a conversation that I don't know if you remember having yourself. So you know, if you're going to keep denying that you had these conversations and you want to have other conversations because it's light and love, then cheers. Saludo. Prost. More power to you. Amen. Praise the Lord. 511. All right, Miss, I'm too sassy to you. Sorry, it's my ray of sunshine. It's my light. Now, back to 19. 1 and 9 is the birth of numerology. Delicious. You know, fuck all the fucking comedic shit, what you don't like, what you might give a thumbs down, what you do like. It's like, think it's sassy, controversial. Who's Bastet? Who's Sekhmet? Who's 7? You can just nix it all. You can nix it all by going back to numbers. So 1 and 9 is a premise and a great base to understand all of existence. The whole fucking galaxy can be quantified in digitized numbers, all right? And then you can go the back box way, and know that it's the coding of ones and zeros, all right? Now, that's a hack to know that. You hacked it to know that. So now that we hacked it, what's our ones and zeros? What's our natural vibration? What's our 1? What's our 2? What's our 3? What's our 4? What's our 5? Well, all the way to 9, you know? And what brings 1? Where does 1 come from? Is there something before that? And to qualify that as something, we circle it as a 0, a spot of nothing. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 times another number is back to fucking 0. So 0 is pretty fucking strong for how nothing it is. What? There's a beautiful contradiction that can happen in signs of numbers. Don't go crazy. Why is the sun also numerically and traditional tarot powerful? Because it's the number 19. It includes the number 1. It includes the number 9. In Eastern philosophy, 9 is a holy number, so they don't even like use it to define anything, because whatever is 9, it's canceled out. Just like in mathematics, you have a formula in algebra where 9 is equal on both sides of the fucking equal sign. You just cross it out. It's done. It's just like done. You can move down 7-11 to another situation, another part of the formula to quantify, okay? I'm running a mile a minute here with the fucking sun here. This is all I got. This is all I got. And in my left hand, I got the deck. At the bottom of the deck, this is why I'm talking so much. Knight of Cups. Tell me more. Tell me more. But. Take a baba. Take a baba, please. And if you don't know what a baba is, it's my version of a baby bottle. Take a baby bottle. Put whatever you want in it. Cut off the top so the nipple's a little bit bigger so you can have it first. And it's good and nice. Have a sip. Saludo. Cheers. Whoa. 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 Alright. Alright. Y'all wonder why? It's because sister energy in the real sister. Sister. Okay? Justice. With the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. Alright. I talked about the 19. Let's talk about the 11. Let's talk about number 11 here. Justice. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it for a moment. Hot skippity doo dah. 1 and 1. What do you see? You see one finger and another finger, and then you have, oh, how many fingers do you have? Oh, you see two. So that way, numerology, you have a numerology book. 11, you back to studying number 2, because they say 11 is 2. Boop, 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 boop. Bing, 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 bing. I see. Okay, now we're just going fucking to Lulu. All right, now. Okay. 9/11. Somebody call emergency. Okay, now. Scott. Okay. It's time for the actions that have been catered by your emotions to be also justified. It's time for your involvements that have been emotionally one way and a completely fucking different story to how you share yourself on, let's say, even social media is hypocrisy. It's a massive contradiction. It's a fucking big, massive. Let me go closer to the microphone. There's a big, massive contradiction. And I don't care to exploit it because you're doing that on your own. You doing it is doing it on your own. Me talking about it is me sipping my tea. Yeah. Good water. All right. Woo! Don't come at me with the bullshit. 3 cups. 3 cups. But reversal. Shh. I don't know who that was for. But apparently. Okay. So rude of me. Okay. Page of Pentacles with the Hanged Man. It's been a minute since the Hanged Man came out. Alright. Page of Pentacles with the 6 of Swords. I mean, whose story? Whose story? Whose story are you living? Because some of y'all are living an ancient story, and none of the ancient terminology apply to modern day living. But been there, done that. Okay, anyway, moving on, because no. 5 of Pentacles and 9 of Wands. I mean, come on, Cancer. Like, this reading justifies why I'm pissed over on the other channel when it comes to reading for y'all as of late. Not that it attracts you to find out why. So, 5 of Pentacles. Oh, okay, I don't listen. This is gonna sound very fucking sassy. I'm starting to feel a little guilty, I guess. But what are you crying about? What are you crying about, though? Honestly, what are you crying about? Like, what are these tears? Oh Lord! All right. I'm. When I get to this, I don't understand the audacity. I don't. Because I can sense where the wheels of thought have traveled. And I can sense your emotions to those thoughts. Because, whoop-dee, they run on the same chord. And then a visual cue on the interpretation of your mask, aka your ego, and I'm like, oh, the audacity. Like, you doing that with that intuition, and that up here, that shit ain't fucking mathing. It's not mathing. It's not mathing. It's not the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy in the first one is this card right here. You're telling me that everything is golden, that you accept me and vice versa, whomever me is, because you being here, whatever that means. But there's dialogue happening somewhere where I accept you and you accept me, but I actually don't really like you. Why are you watching? Why are you watching? What are you doing? This is a big, like... No. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Sorry, y'all. I'm not interested to play that game. Okay. I'll give you one last card. I was about to go for another deck. I'm like, nah. 7 of Pentacles. The Emperor, the 7 of Pentacles, and 10 of Swords. Like 14. You've numerology, where the numbers I've said, the things that have been interpreted, the force, the blow is part of the Emperor's job. To have you look closely at a situation. And the closer to the situation that you've had to actually get up and try again, all over again, over and over and over and over and over again. And you successfully did that, 1 for 1. So with the teetering of the ticking talk, that's funny. The The tearing and the clicking and the timing of the clock, what the fuck, is being chiseled to meet your soul and your ego and let have that math up, because there is some atrocities to the inner engine that has high intellect and the way certain manipulations is still being carried out by you. And now that it's bleeding also over here and his sister energy, which doesn't surprise me, but it just, why here too is an issue. It's an issue. It's a fucking issue. Yet, as much as it's an issue, you are the solution. Alright? The sun? Okay, thank you very much. God damn. Okay. Anyway. With that being said, I'm wishing you a wonderful, nonetheless, a wonderful morning, noon, or night, 1551, wherever you are in the ether of this time and space, and may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Take care.